Hey guys, Altavis Pelzer here, your voice manager. I unmute the voice of women who are ready to speak up about what has been keeping her silent for way too long. Super excited to come to you guys on this Tuesday morning. Uh, but I'm coming in an interesting mindset and an interesting time. We're in the beginning of the year. People are gung-ho, they're ready, they're pumped. They've done vision boards and SMART goals and all of these different things. But I'm coming across a lot of people who are really frustrated. And I'm like, it's the beginning of the year. How are we already frustrated? How are we already ready to put the thing down, stop going to the gym? We're ready to just give up completely. And the thing about it is that, and I had this conversation earlier in one of my Facebook groups, people really in this year brought a lot of things from 2019 into 2020. And it's already hindering your progress for this year. And so this may not be for you per se, but there may be somebody that you know that you're like, yeah, I can kind of see them starting to like dwindle in their excitement about what they said they wanted to accomplish this year. First and foremost, those of you that are new to the channel, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. But also, I want to let you know, you are not alone in that feeling. There are actually a lot of people who are very frustrated right now. Their fourth quarter was not the fourth quarter that they really projected. I mean, look, we got big businesses that did not do as well as they thought they were going to do in the fourth quarter. But this is a new time. And I have to ask you the question, who told you that you weren't good enough? Who told you that you were not able to accomplish that thing? Because here's the thing, most times the person that told you you weren't good enough are not even qualified to tell you that you're not good enough because they haven't even accomplished those things within their own life. Now, they're not always saying it out of spite or out of jealousy. Sometimes they're saying it because they've simply not been in a place where they've achieved the thing that you're trying to achieve. They've never been in that space of creativity. They've never been in that space of literally moving towards something amazing. And so they don't know what the process entails or what it feels like. So when they see you make a mistake, they tell you it's because you weren't good enough. When they see you make a mistake, they tell you that it was because, you did something wrong, or it's because you should have been doing something else. They tell you to go and get a job because it's more secure. I don't know if anybody relates to this right now, but I need you to hear this. They tell you to get a job because it's more secure. They tell you to stay at the job you're at because it's more secure, not to achieve or go or push for nothing higher. But this is the thing, is it requires us to ask ourselves some questions in this season. Who told me that I wasn't good enough? Who told me that I couldn't be the CEO? Who told me that I couldn't be the person that was leading the conference, not just the person that was attending the conference? Who told me that I could not achieve that thing? First and foremost, I got to go back and say, what is this limiting belief and where did it come from? Because you're not the only one that's dealing with it. But once you start to understand and break down where this limiting belief came from, you can also start to understand, okay, so if that's the person that's giving me this limiting belief, then I need to limit my time with them and I need to get around some people that are going to pour into me. That means that if that's the person that has been giving me this limiting belief, then I need to go and say, okay, I appreciate who you are, but I can't hear that from you. And this is one of the things, as adults, we fear telling someone that they can't talk to us in a certain way. We really, as adults, we get to a point where we're like, no, I'll just move away from the person, or I'll just ignore their calls. I'll ignore we instead of us standing up for who it is that we are, we'll get into a very bad habit of going and just kind of trying to ignore the problem. And so I'm going to tell you something that's going to be very valuable for you in 2020. 2020, you're going to have to meet the confrontation head on. There are going to be some times where you simply just walk away, but there are going to be some things where you have to demand the respect that you deserve. You're going to have to go and have a conversation about what it is that you're not approving of. Because guess what? If you're not willing to have those conversations, if you're not willing to go ahead and be bold within who it is that you are, there will always be someone that will tell you or give you a standard of where they believe you should be. There will be always someone who tells you that you can't go beyond this ceiling. There will always be someone that tells you that you can't go beyond what's inside this box. And the only one that can break open that box is you. Now, there may be people on the outside of the box that can definitely tear a piece off or that can break a corner for you. But the reality is the most important piece is you. It's your energy. It's your drive. It's your daily actions. It's your affirmations. It's you planting both feet firmly on the ground and saying, I'm going to get things done today. I'm going to go after that position today. I'm going to go and write this book today. I'm going to be on stages today. Why? Because I know that I can do it. I know that I can do it. So you have to ask yourself some questions. How far am I willing to go? No, not, I'm willing to, talk to a few people. No. Are you willing to talk to somebody every day until you get your yes? Are you willing to ask somebody every day until you get a yes? Are you willing to write every day until the book is done? Are you willing to go and learn everything there is to know about your area of expertise until they start coming to you for answers because they can't go to anybody else? See, one of the ways I'll say to break out of that limiting belief is to be able to go and say, I had to make myself better. I had to take responsibility for what I was going to do and not do. I had to go and take responsibility for the energy that I was putting out. Because guess what? Sometimes the reason why they're telling you that you can't go any further is because you haven't showed them that you can. Can you show them that you're willing to go further than where you are right now? Can you show them that you're stronger than what it is that they thought you were? Can you show them? Now, granted, everybody's not going to be open to this change within you. Everybody's not going to support it, but you're not meant for everybody. Your products, your services, your time, your attention, your wisdom, your knowledge, your words are not meant for everybody. So when you determine that you're going to stand in your zone of greatness, when you determine that you're going to go and stand in your power and not allow anybody to come and try to get you off track, it'll make a difference for not just you, but it'll make a difference for every person attached to you. It'll make a difference for every person that comes behind you. It'll make a difference for every person that you talk to on the phone because they will see something different. They will feel something different. So how bad do you want it? No, I'm not talking about, okay, I'm gonna get started on Monday type bad. No. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to start today? Are you willing to put yourself in a position to actually get some things done so that way this month will be the first month of the year and you will accomplish something? You will finish something. You will check something off of your SMART goals. You will check something off of your vision board. You will go and accomplish something great. Will this be your month? Don't put it off till February. Don't put it off till next week. What will you do today? And so my World Voice League community over on Facebook, I had them do this confession this morning. And the confession was, I will complete the thing that they're going to complete in January of 2020. I also had them make a bold move. For each person that's already done a vision board, there's nothing wrong with vision boards. But the bold move was them going back and putting the month on every picture. February, March, April, May, literally putting a date on it. And that scares people because there's some level of accountability now. There's nothing wrong with it. Being held accountable for what it is that you want to achieve in the world, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But you got to be willing to do the work. So step into your zone of greatness, step into your power, step into who it is that you said you wanted to be this year. I understand it's difficult for some, but guess what? It starts with you. Nobody else. It starts with you. But once you take that step forward, it'll make all the difference. So I'm super excited to see what you guys accomplish this month. Make sure that you come back, let me know. We are doing some great things. We've been highlighting women over on the Our Voice Matters blog. We've been doing some powerful things on the Speak Easy podcast. Yay, yay. Doing some powerful things over there as well. And then if you haven't done so already, come and join the free Facebook community, bit.ly/ World Voice Community. We would love to have you join in the conversation. And until next time, guys, don't forget to press it out. See ya.